Hello guys and welcome back to our Let's Play of England into Great Britain with myself, Apex Ellis. And we'll just do a quick recap as we've done on the others so far. In the last episode we took our place in the sun, we took the hot spots for lads weekends of Ibiza and Menorca, also took the islands here of Tirahian Isles, so we now have our Mediterranean foothold, which will allow us to expand later on into Sicily, into Malta, and maybe later into Crete, where we can then look at maybe stopping the otter blob from blobbing, because they seem to be ready and set. They've got now mainland Greece and the whole of Anatolia. Their probably next bet will be the Mamluks, and then maybe looking at Hungary, who seems to have chonked out into Wallachia. But anyway, without further ado, let's carry on. So grab your cup of tea, get your umbrella up if it's raining, and let's carry on today. So first things first, we'll send Andrew Blake off to explore the Caribbean. No, he won't. He's not the one. He's cancel that. We don't want him exploring. He's our main fleet. We will designate Calais as the staple port for 40 admin points. Gives us 10 mercantilism, local trade power modifier, and local tax. Making that a nice, lovely powerhouse once we've got rid of the devastation. There we go. This is the one we're going to send back to the Caribbean. Off you go. And in the last war we did lose a few troops. Went through our manpower, so we'll just need to get some of that back. Fleet is going to be repairing. We're going to have to spend the ducats. Ideally we didn't really want to, but we have just recently taken land off them. And you know, we're going to summon the diet. Obviously it puts the burgers a little bit too close with the influence, and we're going to go with the nobilities of the Palatinate, which is nice and easy. We'll improve relations. Heresy, crack down on it. Heretics. Don't take kindly to heretics in these parts. Good. We're starting to see now bits of the American coastline. And look at that, we've now found Boracun, which allows us to discover the Americas, which gives us plus 20% settler chance, 50 diplo power, and more importantly, the Colonial Venture Parliament issue and the Unlock the Sugar Act Parliament issue, which we are going to take. So we're going to go with the Colonial Venture Act, which is really important for a Great Britain run. It gives us plus 5% settler chance, but not only that, we are allowed to choose the trade good of a Finnish colony. So we'll hit that and then we'll get that voted through. We'll placate the clergy and praise local regiments and ignore corruption. That's really important for getting the best out of your colonies. And look at that now, 47.8% chance of settlers every month. So almost every other month we should be getting a big boost of settlers in there. Now I did forget to do that for Hull. And so just as a piece, yeah, we'll go with this. We like the state maintenance reduction, stability cost modifier, and of course one innovativeness. Wow, words failed me. So we'll go with yes, we need one. And London can now, we're going to go with protect trade. We're going to start should have done this a while ago, to be honest. Getting this trade power up. Oh, we've got 60% now in the English Channel. There's a few things need to take care on. We're now spending a bit too much on the fleet, that's probably why. So what we might do is split off the heavies. They can get mothballed, being the Tudors without actually having the Tudors. And what else can we have? Help. So look at that, that's brought down the fleet maintenance massively. And I think that will do it for most part. Now maintenance, we're within the budget for them, so that's okay. So look at the lands now that we're finding. We're going to need to grab some of these colonies over here, as it looks like Portugal is now expanding quickly. Look, even Norway sending a nice fleet over as well. But that's okay, because Norway is our vassal, and they've got pioneer spirit, so they can send colonists already as well. Speaking of, nope, still not got a place to put somebody on the throne. He is getting closer. We're going to build a single stack of troops. We're just going to keep this until 1502. We're not going to go for the Sugar Act, only because I quite like the boost as well to the colony development. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. No, cancel. I don't need to do that because I don't actually have any natives that can rise up. Do I? Because I've hit New World Mission until 1507. Or whenever it is. Yeah, I've already done that and I've got the ability, so yeah, we're okay. I don't need to send anybody because natives won't rise. That's the theory anyway. So just see what the Pope excommunicated Austria. No, it must have been something else. I don't know what I read. Loans due to expire 1488. I think we're going to be extending them. We are going to keep expanding the aggressiveness. When we see them, this will make it harder for the AI, hopefully, depending on what policy they pick. Scarborough can have a church. Sooner or later, we will start just exploding with ducats, I hope. Going to unite the colonies. Because I now just kind of want these to be finished. Get them done. So there we go. We've got a plus 15 loyalty. Vespigan has gone to fish. And that has unlocked a house divided. So Parliament debate backing chance plus 25%, Parliament chance for decision plus 10%. And if we do go below 30% when we take the lands, estates will not rebel, which is nice. Make them cause. Gonna go to full speed just while there's not an awful lot going on. Like I said, this we're gonna start by expanding. Like I said, we're gonna continue these loans. It's going to strengthen government. Let's have a look. So Picardy. Yeah, go on, man. We'll do the proposal to burgers. We'll try and find this place that they want us to find. We'll hopefully do that in time. We'll give Brittany access through our borders. Well, that's interesting. France no longer guaranteeing Brittany's independence. And yeah, we're going to extend all the loans. If we don't have the ducats to pay them off. Explore the South Atlantic. See, slowly but surely we are starting to explore and find all the places in the world. What do we want from here? We must protect our trade. And so we've already got that one. How are we doing on the old inflation? It's not that high, to be honest, but we'll take it anyway. Full speed again. So we're not going to call these up. They're just going to be territories for now. Might call them up at a later date. But for now they are just going to be footholds for us. Grab another merchant. English Channel. Shakespeare Bay. English Channel. We'll go with Champagne. And we'll start moving it out of Champagne region into our region. Next, look at that. Next two abilities are going to be huge. Global Settlers plus 20 from admin, and plus 10 from the Diplo ones. Plus 30 settlers a year. With big news. Oh, we've got a tech, pike and shot. We'll take that. Get ourselves some innovativeness as well. We're going to start to afford building 2 buildings at once. And we should find that this year both Eriksford and Vespergen should be unlocked, I think. Castile wants our maps, but we're not going to give them. Oh, there we go. Let us. Now, this might not work, but we will. Favours. Oh, we've got a Regency Council, so we can't bother. Blast. That's not what we wanted. Oh well. Let me think. Henry de Trastamara. But ironically, there's no de Trastamaras anywhere. yeah, we'll go El Spanish. I'll have a Spanish king on the throne. We'll take Henry the Eighth as a 555, much better than the 024. Does mean we're going to go longer with the Queen, 222, and of course we're going to go with ivory sufficient enough. Put that as now excellent. If that's done, we are going to colonise Bermuda. Explore South Atlantic coast. And Sussex, our manufactories will. In fact, let me just have a quick look at Sussex. See what would be ideal here. We are actually going to invest in a bigger army. We are not. Are we going to hire him? No, we're not going to hire him. Decline the offer. So that's not great. The Queen has died. Now means we do have a true Regency Council looking after Henry. And you know what we're going to do? We are going to go with ivory because that's nice. And we're going to build 2 workshops. So we've got that, and now we are going to start colonising Bahamas. So look here, look at that, 333, 333, powerhouses. I remember there's somewhere, well it might not be in this one, there used to be one where you colonised Greenland and it gave you a boost to them as well, but I think that got removed. So we'll go back to speed 4 again. We will stay to Greenland. That is, it's safe from my worry of the Mediterranean islands, which is obviously always getting plundered. So you never really make any money out of them. But I do think that with 333, well, it's a nice amount of tax, a nice amount of production. I think that's worth it. We'll spare no effort to help them. We're kind of at a point now where beyond horizon. So as our exploration ship idled off the coast of 10x higher, a couple of curious natives and canoes paddled out to the ship. Crew invited the natives aboard after gestures were exchanged that expressed peaceful intentions. Food and drink were shared with the natives before they set back into their canoes. returned to Tanaka Haya. Encouraged by the reports of initial Pacific encounter, 6 more canoes decided to paddle out to the caravel. We'll invite them again. Let's eat, drink and be merry. Yeah. Nobility. Better stay where she is, because we could do with the admin points. Gonna stop in Derby just while the month ticks. Just gives us the morale, and off we go. Deal with the rebels. And that is that done. And we've lost an explorer, so we'll take the other explorer and we'll continue exploring. In the meantime, there's not really much else for us to do at this point. We'll build some more workshops. But yeah, we are at that point now. Sorry, my voice went all croaky. We are at the point of kind of just sitting and waiting. Starting to build up the colonies. Solidifying our land. I'm gonna grab that. That might not have been the best idea actually that I've just had when I think about it, because remember rightly, there's normally an event coming up when you've had a Regency Council for so long. She's a pretty good Regency Councillor, to be fair. 235, it's not too shabby. Above average. No mines with Norway ended, so we'll grab one of those. And we're going to ignore them. And we've got new technology. Coming up, which allows us to build the shipyards, which is kind of important. We kind of need to start building some of those, so that will be our next bet. So we'll grab shipyards. Glamorgan will get a workshop and we'll start building a shipyard in London. So we've got pretender rebels. We are going to help them deal with them. If nothing else, it gives us a bit of army tradition. Off we go over there. Bermuda is going to do tobacco. Which, let's have a look at them. Tobacco. 3 ducats. That's not too shabby. We'll probably stick with tobacco. Once more, deal with the rebels. Wipe them out. All of them. Sorry, we're not the Empire yet, so probably shouldn't do Emperor quotes until we truly are an Empire. That's from gone. Have Norway claimed anything? No. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go on here. And I'm just going to start showing places of interest, which hopefully will then lead to Norway getting some claims on them for me in the future. Because like I said, what we want to do is we will want to have Norway take control of Sweden, stop that Muscovy push. I've been cast out, allied with France just feels so wrong. So we dealt with the rebels now. We'll go back to this. And we've got the settler terms plus 5% and global settler increase plus 25. That's nice. So let's have a look, see what that's giving. So plus 55 a year. I've got 48.8% chance. Advisor working in administrative division will provide the best education. Henry will increase his administrative skills. Yeah, go on, we'll go for that. Bahamas is sugar. Oh, this is blessed. Don't need to change either of these, I don't think. And we'll go with discipline. Nope, not sharing maps with you. We did not. We'll build 2 there. So this is going to be where we start falling out with the Pope. He has declared that the Caribbean is Portugal's alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty soon for that. James Stewart has died. Well, now it's them. What have the Mamluks claimed? Cyprus. Ignore their demands. No, we're going to promote it. Want that reform going up, we want to get Anglican. The wealth will be safe in London, we'll get local trade power. No, we don't want them to be a march. welcome to a new year. Go back there. Build a shipyard in Calais. Call to arms, Austria. Requesting to come to our aid in the reunification war. We shall, though I don't know what much we will do. We'll send the Mercian regiment. See if we can find that's a very interesting way to get through. There we go. But I'd say we're at war with members of the Holy Roman Empire. We should just be able to walk straight through it. Doesn't seem to be any Bohemian armies. They must have been caught up in the war against Hungary. Wow, Hungary has got Poland as a junior partner. That's huge. That is a scary Hungary. I don't think that the Ottomans will be expanding into Europe anytime soon. If anything, I think we need Austria to get Bohemia to create a bulwark against Hungarian expansion into Europe. So I'll help them grab that. Not much really going on. We've got this war with Bohemia alongside our allies Austria, but apart from that, not much else. The truce expires in 1497 with Aragon, so that's in 2 years. So we might go for another war, continue our expansion, take Malta away from them. Yeah, if we take Malta away from them, that one. Maybe even take Sicily. Would we need Sicily? Mediterranean Authority. No, it'd be a bit too soon to get that. Although we do eventually gain a claim on every island in the Med. Praha has fallen. Oh, there's an army. go and deal with that army. Need to strengthen government again. Get you to claim on Blois, as you do. Beat some rebels on the way, help Baden. Lost our explorer, but we will go with grant New World Charter. Tobacco is going to be sufficient enough in Bermuda, and we are going to upset the Pope. That's what we're going to do, and compete despite the disadvantage we have. And build a shipyard in Hampshire for Portsmouth. And we'll also build the marketplaces there and there. Global Cessor increase plus 10. I've got production efficiency plus 10% as well. And that is the war over. We'll head back to the mainland. Got my Bermuda, which is part of Greater Antilles, so we'll go with these ones next, there and there. That'll be our next aims. Ugh, none of those are ideal. We can flee the city, I suppose. Oh, just constantly wanted me to spend Diplo points. We'll take advisor cost minus 15%. So sugar will indeed be sufficient enough. Excellent. And we're going to send Gascony's there. Just have to make sure that this doesn't become valid again, because I'm sure that's due up soon. So you can see that even with minus 25, still getting 45 a year, plus 58.8%. Britain declared war upon their new enemy, Hungary, and it's like a succession war. Oh, that's going to be a messy war. Middle East succession war. Oof. That is Hungary playing the Diplo game even stronger than Austria. That kind of goes. No ducats for you. We're trying to pay off our loans. But I think we're going to go to the end of this year on 5 speed. And I think we're going to call it there for now. Not really much to report now, realistically, but we have started expanding our colonies. Oh, I did say this year as well is when. Is that when the truce expires? It is. So maybe we'll have a look at another war against Aragon and their pals Venice, which could mean we could take Crete as well from them. But as we come to 1498, we have completed Greenland. That is now ours. It was just free real estate, and we have started to expand into the Caribbean, settled in Bermuda, the Bahamas, got a settler in the Turk Isles, and we have a settler expanding our reach into Jamaica as well. The empire is starting to form, and that's the truce with Aragon expired, and we'll go with that one. So we could upset everybody. We're not going to for now. And we are going to repay 4 of the loans. And that is the turn of the year, which is where we're going to end it for today. Just want to say thank you all for watching. If you could leave a like and a comment, that would be much appreciated. Let me talk about your runs with England going into Great Britain, or let me know if you think I've done anything, I could have done anything better so far. I think it's been quite nice and casual. We are building up a lot of military power that I don't really know what I want to spend it on, because there isn't an awful lot for me to spend it on at the moment. We've got no rebels. We're way below our governing capacity. Maybe we could look at getting a few more, but we'll see. But anyway, if you want to continue to watch this series as we go through before EU5 arrives, give us a subscribe. Videos will be coming up a little bit less, as I have been on holiday last week, so that's given me time to post stuff. Going back to the real world, I'm working from next week, so uploads will be coming not every day. They will still be obviously consistent and still coming up, but until next time guys, that's it for now, and enjoy the rest of your day.